What assurances do we have that the school administration will do what they say with a new bond? Dr. Matthews said our school board is the assurance. But here's the thing. None of the current board members were in those seats in 2019. Back then, 10 years was repeated over and over in every campaign piece. A 10-year plan, a 10-year construction period, a 10-year promise. Yet here we are, only 7 years later, talking about a brand new proposal. Then I read a letter to the editor from Mike Cuneo. He's the retired assistant superintendent of finance, and I was shocked. He said Rockford experienced this following the 2014 bond. This planned overlap allows for timely replacement of technology, buses, and mechanical systems. So wait, this planned overlap was always part of the plan? That means the 10-year promise that we voted for was never real. Let's look at their own materials. They talk about a 10-year master plan here. And then they say the two proposals would generate the resources necessary to meet capital needs over the next 10 years. And that the bond would be issued in 3 separate series over a 10-year construction period. Yet here we are with another new bond already on the table. And notice something else. In each of those 3 series and the sinking fund, there were funds for security upgrades. Yet that's one of the main selling points of this new bond, to keep our kids safe. We were also told recently that the 2019 bond wasn't for playground equipment, only resurfacing. But right here, elementary playground upgrades is listed. And the district has already spent over $16,000 on playground equipment since 2019. And that is in addition to the $700,000 at Edgerton Trails. But this new bond is unlike any bond we have had. Historically, RPS has always sold qualified bonds, backed by the state, sold much lower interest rates due to their tax-free growth for investors, so very appealing. The 2019 bond was qualified, which means it has better interest rate, as well as state oversight and reporting requirements to hold the district to their campaign promises, for the most part. With a qualified bond, RPS needed to be transparent in their 2019 marketing materials about their existing debt. You can see here $103.6 million at that time. But this new bond, for the first time in RPS history, taxpayers are being stuck with a non-qualified bond, meaning there's no application process, there's nothing submitted to Treasury, there's higher interest rates, no mandatory disclosure of this $287 million in existing bond debt, and no state oversight verifying how this bond will be spent. So I have to ask, does that sound safe and secure?